It could have been worse. That's all I'm going to say. It could have been worse. Y'all are not going to believe what I did. Let me show y'all something. It's 8:46 at night. I left the house 8 hours ago. I'm going to share this with you because you need to understand that things just happen. At 8 hours ago, I left my house going to Augusta, Georgia. That's about 160 miles, about 3 hours, depending on traffic. I drive up there, find a hotel, check in, go get something to eat, get back to the hotel, turn on the TV, catch the ending of the Bills game. How do you lose to the New York Jets, Josh Allen? Then I call up, I got a person who used to be a member of the church I pastor that lives up in Augusta now, which again is about 3 hours away. Call her up, say, hey, her name's Miss Peggy. Hey, Miss Peggy, it's Brother Gerald. I'm in town. You up for a visit? Yes, she calls me son. Sure, son, come on over. I get her address, put it in, go to her house, say, Miss Peggy, I can't stay long because I'm up here for the Georgia Baptist Convention. Now, if you're not part of Southern Baptist churches, I don't know how to explain this to you. Once a year, we come together and we have this big celebration and we do the business that needs to be done, elect officers, all that kind of good stuff. So I go by, I see her, visit with her a little while, snap a picture with her, said, Miss Peggy, I got to go. The convention, it ain't really the convention that was starting tonight, but it was a pre-celebration. So I drive to the church where it's supposed to be at, and the parking lot is like pitch black. Man, what in the world? Did I get the wrong church? Nah, can't be the wrong church. Did I get the wrong date? Oh. So I pull out my phone, I look, and guess what? The convention is next weekend. Next weekend. So I go back to the hotel. I walk in, I say, hey, I got a funny story for y'all. The ladies back there said, we love stories, tell us. I said, I need to check out. I said, I know y'all going to have to charge me a penalty, charge me for a night, whatever. I'm going back home. Why? I said, because what I'm supposed to be here for isn't until next weekend. So go ahead and rebook me for next weekend. Next Sunday night, Monday night. So then I go ahead and put a post on Facebook because my entire church thinks I'm in Augusta. All the people in my family think I'm in Augusta. And I got hundreds of pastor friends, not, pastor social media friends. Now, I know a lot of them. And, we all see each other at the convention and we like to hang out and do all that kind of stuff, talk about life and what's going on in ministry. Hundreds of them are laughing at me right now. So what do? You give thanks in all things. I wrote the date down wrong. Every piece of paperwork in my truck says November 13th through 15th. But what I wrote in my office at some point for some reason was this weekend. No idea how I did that. But I did. I did. And, you know, it's over now. It is what it is. There's nothing I can do about it. I'm in a bunch of roads going all kind of different directions here. I got to make sure I go the right way. Okay. There are about 5 roads coming together here, and it's dark. So, why am I making a video? I always say this. Hear me running off the road? Things happen, man. Things happen. What do? You just laugh at it and you keep going. Nobody died. You know? 8 hours of, well, by the time I get home, 9 hours. A tank of gas. A stop at a convenience store to get some dried out pizza. Man, if somebody tries to carjack me tonight, I will hit them in the head with that piece of pizza that's left. It was terrible. A trip to Zaxby's. So what do? You count your blessings. I got to see a lady who's been, well, as she calls me son, she's been like a mother to me. She's 90 years old. And, you know, it worked out that I got to go see her. I got a college student up here. I was going to go see him while I was there, trying to work this in between meetings and stuff. And didn't get to see him. He was working today. So, but, you know, assuming that I get home fine, you know, thank the Lord for a safe trip there and back, and the opportunity to spend an hour with Miss Peggy, and you know, what this trip, to see the look on her face, the trip was worth that. The 9 hours was worth that. You know, she's been gone from our church for probably, you know, like 5 years or somewhere in that neighborhood, 5-6 years. So, but we keep in contact. So, anyway, I always, you know, and I know a lot of people don't watch these videos. I wish more people watch videos like this, because so many people today are, man, depressed and just consumed with worry and, you know, living in their past mistakes and all of this kind of stuff. And, man, you don't have to live like that, you know. Now, are some people going to give me a hard time about this? Yes. This will be a joke for years to come, you know. Hey, remember that time Gerald went all the way to Augusta on the wrong weekend? It's gonna happen, man. You don't worry about that stuff. You don't worry about that stuff. So maybe some of my subscribers that watch these videos, maybe you'll watch this. I'm gonna put this out ahead of other videos because I just want to get it out. So I'm gonna try to put it out tomorrow, which will be Monday. Maybe some of you having a rough time. Maybe you're in a bad spot right now, and you know, maybe something happened and your equipment broke and you wasted a whole day. You think you did. What do? You get up the next morning and you put one foot in front of the other. You don't worry about it, man. Don't worry about it. So anyway, one of my pastor friends, I called, first person I called was my wife, said, hey baby, I'm coming back home. I put a post on Facebook so the world would know, because I didn't want it to leak out and a person here and a person there found out. I figured I'd just tell everybody at one time, let them get a laugh. Called my pastor friend, Pastor Gabe. he watches these videos. I don't know if he peed on himself, but he laughed very hard, and he'll laugh at that too, I'm sure. I called my associational missionary, who's another in our life that's like another pastor, kind of. He is a pastor, but he's got a different job. And he laughed and laughed, and so I called one of my best friends. He laughed. So yeah, 9 hours, and a lot of people got a good laugh out of this, you know. It's okay, man. It's okay. So anyway, I just want to throw that out there. Man, that deer, whew, thought he was finna run out in the road. That's just what I need to do, is hit a deer. That'll make the night even better, right? Be like, yeah, well, got home safe, but my truck's tore up. So anyway, I should get off here and be paying more attention to what I'm doing. And I learned a lesson from this. Double check the dates. Double check the dates. Crazy thing is, I've almost done stuff like this before, and then be like, man, I'm glad I seen that, or I'm glad I talked to this person. I almost called a pastor friend of mine on the way up here to say, hey, you know, you going to the convention? What time you gonna get there? Because I was sure he was going. What time you gonna get there? And he would have been like, dude, what are you doing? And I didn't call. So see, everything happens for a reason. It might have just been poor planning on my part, but things happen for a reason. So anyway, I hope you got something useful out of this. If nothing else, you can laugh at my expense, and it's okay. I promise you, I won't be offended by it. Hey, I do appreciate you taking time to watch the video, and again, I hope this encourages somebody. My prayer for you is always the same, that the Lord might richly bless you, and that you might see all of your blessings as from Him. Hope you have a great